Florida A&M University's Student Government Association Talks.
Everybody whispering.
SGA Talks.
I love this show.
A weekly look at events, issues, and concerns of the FAMU SGA. Here's this week's edition with your host.
WANM 90.5, the flavor station, Wiz TM, right here with SGA Talks. We have special guest, Madam President, Board of Trustee member, and Board of Governors member, Tonette Graham. Say what's up to him.
What's up, Rattlers? How y'all doing?
So we're going to get down in the nitty and gritty.
Oh, Lord.
What's going down in SGA. So you have graduated as an undergraduate. Is that correct?
I did. Graduated in May. Spring 2015, product of Ally Health, always on the move. What's up?
And now you're in graduate school, correct?
Yes, in the Masters of Public Administration program.
All right. Now, there's been a lot going around, like with Board of Trustee members and SGA and people trying to impeach you. Can you give us a little bit of the impeachment of what that was all about?
So you came to get right down to the T, huh?
I got to.
Well, last month, this is still October, last month, the Senate called for my impeachment regarding the activity and service fee annual budget. Took about a month-long process through trial, the Senate, Supreme Court, all of that going to administration. And a couple of weeks ago, the administrators and Dr. Mangum came to the Senate meeting to kind of set the record straight and provide clarity on everything that occurred. So yeah, SGA has basically hit the reset button, and we're just trying to get back on the right tracks and continue to serve the students, recognizing and realizing that we aren't going to always agree. There will be differences, but I've been blessed with the opportunity to serve in student leadership at FAMU going on 4.5 years now. And no matter what I do, I keep the students' best interests at heart. And I'm going to keep the integrity of SGA and FAMU at the forefront of every decision and everything I do.
Good. Now, did you get sidetracked by the impeachment?
Sidetracked? No. My grandma used to always tell me, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. So it was definitely a learning process and growth and development process for me. But I had to realize we got to keep working. So SGA is getting back to business.
I like that. I like the sound of that. Now, what's new in SGA? What do you guys have going on so far now?
It's Pink Week in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month and leading up to the Pink Game on Halloween. We are looking forward to a lot of fun festivities in lieu of the pink tie ball that we usually do. We're trying something a little different this year with the Brunching for Breast Cancer. So it will feature a surprise guest survivors, 3 other survivors, a local gynecologist who will provide feedback and information on mammograms. We got different events this week, from Pink, FAMU Goes Pink on the set, to Pink Kodak, to free breast examinations in partnership with the FAMU Clinic. As a matter of fact, Dine in Pink in the CAF, and SGA staff the CAF. So that'll give you an opportunity to talk to your SGA leaders, your student leaders, CAF, let us know what's going on. And you might have a pop-up from Madam President herself, Dr. Mangum. Organization Banner Day. We want all of the organizations. You rep your organization, make your poster. We hang it at the game. Friday, Pink Friday, of course, with a lot of surprises in collaboration with the Office of Student Activities and Campus Activities Board. And the brunching on Saturday leading up to the game, our last home game, as we take on the NCAT Aggies.
I hope we win.
We're going to win it. So, we got it.
Speaking of Dr. Almira Mangum, how's y'all relationship together? And did she give you advice during the whole impeachment process? It's
good. She would tell me all the time she couldn't get too involved because, of course, still being a student, I had to go through the student process. But she gave me 2 words of advice, and she would always say, maintain, stick to the truth, maintain integrity and honor.
I like that.
That was her advice from the beginning of the process, and she told me that when it all ended.
I like that.
And to stick with God, because he always has your back when man fails.
Now, in retrospect, did you give her any advice when she was being ridiculed by the Board of Trustees? even though you do serve as a member?
As far as advice, no, I wouldn't say advice, but I'm one of the ones who just believe in doing what's best for FAMU. Sometimes we have to rise above the fray. Again, realizing even on the board of trustee level, there will be disagreements. Everybody won't always agree, but one thing I can say is that we have to work collectively to keep FAMU's best interests at heart. And I may be biased, but I think that I serve the biggest stakeholders of the university, and that is the student body. If it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be here. So it's my job to advocate and serve and work on you all's behalf.
So I think it was last week when your vice president, Justin Bruno, led a student body march to the Capitol in hopes of the Board of Trustees letting President Mangum go. How do you feel towards that? Where were you during that point? Because I don't remember seeing you doing the march.
I was not out there marching. I was handling some other university business in preparation for the Board of Governors meeting. I won't comment too much on that. Justin, my VP, acted as he felt necessary based on the feedback that we got from the student body. I will say I have the utmost respect for Trustee Rufus Montgomery. He is a rattler, and I have the utmost respect for Dr. Mangum. And I think that oftentimes there has to be give and take, and I would definitely have to say I believe both of them have the best interest of FAMU at heart. The relationship was just a little difficult. So I do thank Trustee Montgomery for his service and everything that he has done to help our alma mater and move FAMU forward, and looking forward to better days ahead.
That's right. I like that. So are there any new platform points or any things you wanted to really get across? People are just, I remember, if we can go back, there was a letter where people were saying that, you have all the expensive purses and all this weave and you have this and that, but you don't really focus too much on the student body because you're spending all the funds on yourself. So what, can you go ahead and clear that air real quick?
I wish that was true. Well, let me set the record straight. I am not a thief. I do not steal. I think sometimes students get the misunderstanding that SGA leaders, we just have a credit card and I can just go to the store and buy whatever I want to. I cannot touch a penny of A&S fees. Everything is processed securely through the system, through our professional staff, all the way up to our vice president of student affairs. So whoever did that letter, it is what it is, but none of that information is factual. And Paula and Tony work hard every day to supply all of my needs and desires. I don't have to steal FAMU's money for it. But my focus has always been the students. I think not to be arrogant or cocky in any way. I'm blessed and thankful for the opportunities that this institution and student body has afforded me, because I wouldn't be able to serve on the Board of Governors or FSA if it wasn't for me getting elected as student body president first.
Right.
But I think my work goes without saying that I keep the students' best interests at heart. And
Right.
while I may not do everything that every student on this campus agrees with, I try my best to fight for all students and make sure that everyone has something to receive. FAMU is in a crucial time right now. The Board of Governors has opened my eyes to a lot. So I really want our student body to focus on seeking to understand rather than always seeking to be understood, and challenge the student body to play our role in making sure that FAMU is successful, learning to party with a purpose, learning to have initiatives and fight for things that will be here days, weeks, months, and years to come. Like I said, having the opportunity to serve as FSA chair and visit our other sister institutions in the SUS has opened my eyes a lot. And it made me sit back and think, okay, Tonette, instead of just doing a homecoming concert or planning a block party here, what kind of events can SGA offer this student body? What kind of services can SGA offer this student body that they can have access to when the events are over, when the events are done? So we're looking into things like free printing, partnering with administration for the living and learning communities, bringing forth seminars, straight talks. The first one will be November 3rd. We're about to do a canned food drive and a Thanksgiving dinner in collaboration with Dr. Hudson's office for our students who will be here.
Sounds good.
Providing enhanced career opportunities and internships, working with the Vice President George Cotton and Ms. Casey Lowe in the Office of University Advancement for internships and scholarship opportunities for all of our students, and informing our student body on performance-based funding and what's needed, what role we need to play as students to ensure that FAMU isn't in the bottom in years to come, and that we rise to the top and compete with UF and Florida State, our sister institutions, because just because we're HBCU doesn't mean we can't do it. We have to show the folk that we're more than just a party. We're more than just kids who want to have fun.
More than 100.
Yes, and more than the March of 100. Yes, we want to do all of that. We will never forget the tradition of our beloved FAMU, but we also have to show that we can do it all. We're just as competitive, if not more than competitive, than any other institution in the world.
All right. You're right about that, because I definitely lately I've been up and down my Facebook timeline. I've been seeing a lot of accomplishments.
I mean, great things are happening at FAMU every day. We just got a $92,000 check last week over homecoming. A plethora of funds were raised. One in particularly that was dear to my heart is in honor of a former Senator Darrell Champion, who died earlier this year with pneumonia. So some of his classmates, including Hollywood producer and FAMU alum Will Packer and Miss Crystal Wortham, executive at Ford Motor Company, got together and they presented a $25,000 scholarship endowment in his honor to the university. So I mean, it's things coming in literally every day. We have some Extreme Makeover FAMU CITF edition coming forth, where the university and the community will be allowed to present proposals for renovations or different small projects for the university moving forward. We are in collaboration with the President's Office for a Christmas extravaganza and holiday party like never before. So it's what a time to be alive. What a time to be a rattler. Forwards ever, backwards never. FAMU today, FAMU tomorrow, FAMU will live on forever.
I like the sound of that. Hey, y'all keep it locked right here. We got more coming up on SGA Talks. We have our Madam President Tonette Graham in the building. So y'all keep it locked right here. We're going to come back right after this break and figure out what's going on, why we didn't have a homecoming concert right here on WANM 90.5.
If you're looking to connect with the late night party or out and about crowd, WANM 90.5 has the perfect vehicle. To learn more or for more information, call 850-599-3083. 90.5 delivers. That's why we're the Flavor Station.
The award-winning Saturday morning show keeps you updated on the latest news, politics, hot topics, and what's going on in the social media and entertainment world. Tune in every Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon for the intelligent conversation on what's happening in your world. It's the Saturday morning show, exclusively on WANM 90.5.
Want to enhance your career skills but not sure about going back to school? Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University has the solution. Apply now for one of FAMU's 3 online master degree programs and go back to school at your own pace from anywhere in the nation. FAMU offers online programs in public health, nursing, and the U.S. News and World Report ranked business administration program. See why FAMU was named one of the most affordable online colleges in Florida. For more information, visit www.famuonline.com. Apply today.
We're back with SGA Talks right here with your boy Wiz TM with our special guest, Miss Tonette Graham.
Hey.
Miss Madam President.
I'm just regular old Tonette.
So, did I mispronounce your name? I didn't mispronounce your name. Like, you might.
I hope you didn't.
So, we got Miss Tonette Graham in the building. Stop touching the mic, please. Thank you. So, back to the homecoming concert. There was a lot of speculation. There was a petition going out. There were group me's.
Ready to nail me to the cross, huh?
can you explain just a little bit of why there was no homecoming concert?
Quite simple. As student body president and one of the main fiscal custodians for SGA, I just felt like it was an unfiscal responsibility to do a concert right now of that magnitude with the amount of funds and other internal issues and everything going on with the university right now. So we are in the process of working. All of the student leaders and branch heads are collaborating on bringing a concert and some surprises very soon. But homecoming week just wasn't, as you all can see everything unfolding now, homecoming just wasn't the time. And I wanted to ensure that we put a purpose behind it, that we utilize performance-based funding and tie a concert, something that the students could enjoy, into one of our improvement performance plans and platform initiatives for the Florida Board of Governors. So I wanted to make sure that we didn't move too fast and that we tied both things together, so that students could have it and we could get an increased source of revenue to help defray the cost of homecoming next year when I'm gone.
Okay. Can you give us like just a little bit of tea? I don't think it's tea though, but what's the budget? What was the budget for homecoming and how much you guys end up spending? Would you know that?
I don't have the actual closeout information with me right now, but feel free to stop by the Office of Student Activities and that information can be provided to you. I don't want to give any unfactual information and I don't have the numbers and closeout reports in front of me.
Right. But last year's homecoming, I think spent about $500,000. That was the budget.
Whoa! Now $500,000. We ain't throw away $500,000 on homecoming. Good gosh! Now Ronnie balled out, but he balled out on the budget now.
All right, so like 100,000.
I don't know.
But I definitely enjoyed myself this homecoming as my last year here at the great Florida A&M University.
Glad you did. Congratulations.
Thank you. So what's this college in liaisons I'm hearing about?
College and school liaisons. That is some extra positions that Justin and I added to the executive branch as a way to be more transparent and provide an outlet for students to reach out to us. Naturally, Justin and I cannot physically reach and touch over 10,000 students within our tenure, but we wanted to put in place an outlet, a student where every student from every facet or group of this institution, college and school, can have somebody to reach out to relay their issues and concerns back to us. My former Vice President Ronnie Mackey and I started it as a platform point last year, starting out with we had an e-school liaison, a pharmacy school liaison, and a law school liaison, and it turned out tremendous. We got great feedback. It just worked out really well. So Justin and I said, well, why not get one for each college and school? So in the coming days, you'll see a promo video introducing them formally to the campus, to their respective peers for their college and schools. Like we have one for J School. So Bria Hollingsworth will be the girl y'all go to. Yes, wow. She's our J School liaison. Okay. She'll be the one you go to. You let her know, hey, this is what we got going on in J School. This is what we need advocated for in J School. This is what we need you to tell Tonette and Justin. I need to meet with Tonette and Justin. They need to come to J School. That's the opportunity to do that. Deja Sawyer at SBI. So if there's any issues or something, Deja Sawyer can get up with Dr. Friday Stroud at Forum and let them know what's going on in SGA, find out the concerns of SBI students. And so that's just how we have someone for every college and school to kind of bridge the gap and increase communication.
Now that sounds a lot. The way you just described that just sounds a lot. You have all these different liaisons coming to you. It's about how many colleges? About 20 colleges at FAMU?
I'm going to need you to do your homework and your research, sir. 20.
20 is more than 20.
Where you got recruited at? You didn't see the FAMU Connection perform?
Nah, they didn't come to Palm Beach. Well, I'm guessing there's more than 20.
Not that many. That's gonna be your homework for next week. You need to tell me how many colleges and schools we have.
But that just seems like a lot. So how do you juggle that being in graduate school, SGA president, board of trustees member, board of governors, first African American female to be on the board of governors. Like, how do you juggle all this and you have all this information come to you all at once? You're only one person, so how do you get around that? I know most definitely by faith, but there has to be more than faith. What
you hit it right on the head. God. The man, I hate to get all preachy on you, but nobody but the man upstairs. And it's definitely growing and developing, having a good support team behind you. I am a native of Tallahassee, so my family is here. So having a good support team behind you, but I've definitely had to learn time management and balance, and that is something that I have struggled with for years, but it's just something that you get, it's like fine as wine, it gets better with time. It's something that you have to build upon and work on you as an individual to be where you need to be. I'm not there yet. I'm better than what I used to be where I was, but I'm not where I'm going. So I just continue to work, walk by faith, and make improvements day by day.
I like the sound of that. That's some good advice right there, especially for a Rattler who will one day want to be, the SGA president, maybe do 2 terms just like you do.
Hey,
so
run on, see what it's gonna be.
How was it the second time going around running for SGA president? Where you was like, okay, I got this in the bag?
Oh no, I've never been the never been the arrogant type. I know to whom much is given, much is required. Nothing comes easy. I guess you have to ask some of my campaign members. They say when I get nervous and I run like they joke and tell me I run like I'm scared. I was around here panicking, running, snapping, going off on everybody. Come on, y'all, come on, like let's go. It's just FAMU campaign period is FAMU campaign period. I thank God I have no more races to run.
That's about it. Y'all keep it locked right here. We have more coming up with SGA president, board of trustees member, and I forgot to say chairman.
Can I just be a student? Just let me be regular Tonette. I don't need all of that.
Okay, we got student Tonette Graham in the building for SGA Talks with your boy Wisingham. Y'all keep it locked right here. We got more and more tea coming up right here in the SGA Talks.
That's what they call it, huh?
We're going to let them know there's life after FAMU coming up right after this break. Y'all stay tuned.
While the college experience is exciting and enjoyable, it can also be stressful. At the FAMU Office of Counseling Services, students find a committed group of licensed professionals ready to assist with a variety of academic and personal concerns. Our services include individual counseling, group counseling, and psychiatric consultation. Making an appointment is easy. You can choose a specific counselor, have one selected for you, or just walk in. For more information, call 850-599-3145. The FAMU Office of Counseling Services is located in Sunshine Manor, here to enhance your college experience from orientation to graduation.
We're back with SGA Talks. It's your boy Wisingham with, she likes to be called student president. Got that in there.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Tonette Graham in the building. Say what's up.
What's up?
So, life after FAMU. We were just talking about the whole campaign, how people are campaigning already, and it's October.
Lord, I ain't ate my turkey yet.
It's October. People are already pre-campaigning. And just, what do you have to say about life after FAMU? I remember I posted an Instagram post. I put the one that said there's life after FAMU. Do you remember that?
I do.
And it got so many likes because I guess so many people agree with it. Why do you think people get stuck in the whole FAMU politics and the Miss FAMU, Mrs. FAMU, Queen of Orange and Green, and all that other kind of stuff? Why do you think people get caught up in that?
I honestly don't know. I wish I had the answer to it, but there is life after FAMU, and it's kind of homecoming was a breath of fresh air to see organizations who came back celebrating their 5-year and 10-year and all of this and the great things that they've done since being at FAMU, how they've developed career-wise, their families, and just everything, and coming back. I can't wait to do that, but I think sometimes we get so caught up in the moment that we don't think long-term.
Right.
Yeah. It's okay. If you would have told me last year you couldn't have paid me $1 million to believe I would be SGA president for a second term, but I know all things happen for a reason, and I don't knock it. I understand and believe in every SGA president of FAMU was a dream of mine since I could see Monique Gillum, the Ramon Alexanders, Philip Agnew's, Virgil Miller's, Andrew Gillum's, looking up to all of them as a child growing up
Those
in
are
Tallahassee.
all past SGA presidents, by the way.
Saying, wow, one day this could really be me, growing up and watching Nicole and Ronnie in high school on the Rickards homecoming court, and then seeing them come to FAMU and watch their dream come true. So I'm all about it. It's a time and place for everything, but we also have to start thinking long term and planning our long term goals, and start asking ourselves as students, how and what we do now, how can that affect us moving forward? What can we do now as students? What can we do now as young professionals and individuals in moving our career and life forward? Because there truly is life after FAMU. And the biggest thing we can do for FAMU right now is graduate on time. I challenge FAMU 19 to be in and out in 4 so that we can improve our graduation rate. Or if you're in the 5-year MBA program or the 6-year PharmD program, whatever your program may be, that you stay the course, that you get in and out on time. Try your best to maintain a 3.0 GPA or higher so that we can increase our performance, because what that will do in turn is make you more marketable. You get a good job where you can make Trump checks, and you write those Trump checks back to FAMU and invest in those students to come after us.
Well, I like the sound of that, Ms. Graham. But what is life after FAMU for Tonette Graham?
Life after FAMU for me, I'm working on that. I'm definitely working on that right now. As you know, my undergrad degree is in healthcare management. I have the desire to work in healthcare as a healthcare executive, preferably at a pediatric hospital. I love kids. I have a passion for people in service, and healthcare is my goal right now. Maybe later on down the road, work my way back into higher ed to advocate and serve HBCUs. I don't know. I've always believed lead from where you are and allow the good man above to place you where you want to be. But life, hey, it is what it is. Life after FAMU for me is going on to get a good job with good benefits, so I can invest and write checks to help my alma mater live on forever.
I like the sound of that. So any special news for these good old Rattlers out here? Any special news you got for them?
The Classic coming up, y'all. The game this weekend, the Peak game. Make sure you're there as we take on the Aggie Bulldogs. Tip-off is kickoff. It ain't basketball season yet, huh?
Nah.
hey, I ain't no sports pro. I'm getting there. 5 o'clock, Bragg Stadium. Make sure you pack it out. For the kids in the community, there'll be different activities. Strike a wing going on earlier up in the day with trick or treat, with candy, face painting, everything as we party and advocate for a cause, breast cancer. We will also strike up. The kids will have an opportunity to parade around the field with our king and queen of orange and green before kickoff in their costumes. So parents, tell your kids don't get upset. Come to the game. There are discounted tickets. We can party at Bragg, and they can still trick or treat. They don't have to miss out on the game to go trick or treat. You still,
That's a nice idea.
You get the best of both worlds. You can't beat it. Support FAMU athletics.
So, any event going down, the strike event, anything of that nature going down next week?
What you talking about? The strike party?
I guess so. Is that it?
Child, I can't speak on what I don't know much about. However, I guess that means I have to slide a special guest in next week.
And tell me what it is.
And
Only
give you
SGA Talks.
all the tea. Only on SGA Talks.
What it is.
I'll have to bring somebody from the strike party next week with me to elaborate on what it is. Let the students know what's going on. Hey, it's questions out there. It's going to be informative to me too.
So you bringing somebody political, or are you bringing somebody musical?
I don't know. I'm going to have to put in an official request and bring a special guest to elaborate on it.
Excited.
It's going to be exciting.
I'm excited.
See there.
But I'm definitely thank you for coming in for SGA Talks.
Thank you 90.5, Mr. Keith Miles and his staff for the opportunity. Glad to be here so that SGA can get back on the radio, informing the students of what's going on. I look forward to chatting with you all on a weekly basis and bringing a special guest from a SGA student leader or a student leader across campus that matter. And hey, maybe have to call Madam President herself a slide out to make it. Hey.
All right, this your boy Whiskey M signing out right here with SGA Talks. You guys can tune in every Wednesday. Y'all keep it locked right here on WANM 90.5, the Flavor Station. Don't you touch that dial.
You've been listening to SGA Talk. SGA Talk. A weekly look at events, issues, and concerns of the FAMU SGA government.
Here in Florida, I believe it was the right thing to do.
Join us again next week for SGA Talks, exclusively on WANM 90.5, The Flavor.
Goodbye.